So this is why Bangladesh has the deadliest buses on earth by Andrew Fraser. Now, let's see what demolition derby shenanigans we can see on the roads of Bangladesh. Not with cars, but with something much bigger. A bus. Let's see.
These Bangladeshi buses look beat as hell for a surprisingly sinister reason. It's not just because of the scraping and bashing. I mean, that's an issue. It doesn't help. Instead, there's a root problem that has created a deadly high-speed bus race culture.
Oh my God.
And these have quickly become the most dangerous roads on earth.
Cutting in front of a bus when you're on a bike. Did you guys see that? Wait, one moment.
And these have quickly become the most dangerous.
You see these people? They cut in front of the bus on a bike. How do these people get the licenses? Are the tests to get the license so simple that the only requirement is to just show up at the center for 15 minutes and then now you can drive on the road? I mean, there's mirrors over here on a bike and they still cut in front of the bus. Right? And this is not a car, alright? A bus is like 10 cars. So you might want to reconsider cutting off a bus. A car, I mean, feel free to do so if you don't value your life, but a bus is gonna ruin your day pretty badly. I mean, a car is gonna ruin it quite badly, but you get my point.
Dangerous roads on earth. Today, we're taking an average bus ride through Bangladeshi streets and counting the near misses, the crashes, and just generally trying not to die.
That's 100 kilometers per hour on roads that, if you guys have been paying attention for the past 30 seconds, the roads are not exactly that good. Alright? I mean, I don't know which part of your head thought that was a sensible idea, but is a time saving really worth that much to go that fast in the first place? I don't know.
You might think it would take more than just one bus ride in Bangladesh for a near-death experience. You would be wrong. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand why drivers are choosing to race these 20-ton death machines on public roads, what happens when things go wrong, and why this is very unlikely to change anytime soon.
Yeah, that's not something you want to hear. I mean, it's getting bad enough as it is, and the last thing you want to hear is that there's no hope to change.
Welcome to Sayadabad, Dhaka. This place is not just a bus station, it's this 24/7 metal smashing arena. Look at the buses. They aren't vehicles, they're 20-ton death machines.
Alright, and they have how many buses here you were saying?
More than 20,000 buses.
Alright, and so we're about to get on one of these buses.
Yeah.
Am I gonna die?
Okay, no, it don't.
This person is stuttering. I'm interrupting the video more than usual. You know when someone stutters like that, whatever comes out of their mouth needs to be taken with a giant pinch of salt. Right? There's a serious chance that he might die. Just saying.
Gonna die, but this is the risky travel by bus, but you don't gonna be die.
That's all you need to see today. If I don't know if this video gets any worse from this point forward. But if you're somehow short on time, right now it's already 4 minutes 20 seconds in the video. If you're somehow short on time, this is all you need to see. On the left side, it's only you're only allowed to go straight, but then you see the bus turn right, and then the bus on the right is trying to do a U-turn or something like that. And let's just say that I'm lost for words at this point.
Alright, sounds lovely. Let's go. Guys, this bus stop is kind of crazy. There's so many buses when you get the drone in the air. It's just kind of wild. It's just all in and around this big underpass. There's noise everywhere. There's chickens, there's geese. You gotta be careful.
20,000 buses, all of them racing, smashing, and generally trying, well, not to die. But guys, you don't treat a 20-ton vehicle
Oh my gosh. Give me a minute.
trying, well, not to die. But guys,
Have you guys seen the state of the buses? You sure they are not playing Russian roulette to save a bit of time and earn a bit more money up there? Just look at the buses. The fact that they didn't even bother patching up the bumps and bruises should tell you how little they care about not
you don't
doing an
treat
accident.
a 20-ton vehicle
My gosh. And the fact that you still want to get on the bus is really...
like a goddamn bumper car without leaving some serious scars.
Guys, look at this shit. That thing is just beat to hell. It is beat to hell like this, not because it's bumping around in city traffic, because these drivers literally race between locations. And at full speed, they're smashing into each other.
If it's a rallycross, I understand, but then a bus full of passengers... I hope it's worth it for that little bit of extra cash.
Because there is not 1 inch of this bus that is not completely beat to hell. It is completely hammered. And it's not some kind of crazy Mad Max vehicle. Actually, it is. That's exactly what it is. Guys, check out this view. You sort of got that bare bones cockpit. This looks like a war vehicle of some kind. And then just...
For the record, Bangladesh is not a war zone. Veterans, you can weigh in on this. I believe you guys have seen better vehicles in better condition than this in a war zone. I mean, I wonder if their turn signals even work at this point. Right? I'm surprised that engines still can be started after all these crashes.
It's like, that's what you're looking out of. I suppose he doesn't really need that side. Right-handed driving, right? I like this as well. Picture some guy on the inside.
That first bus was a classic testament to Dakar's history. This rolling museum of dents and scratches. But for the actual mission, I need a driver with a bit more youthful aggression. I need a contender.
Hi guys, here she is, the beast. Could be my last ride. She's pretty beat up, but the driver assures me he is the best in the business. However, we still have to race to get the most passengers. That's how he makes his money. That is the incentive. All right guys, let's take a look inside this beast. What do we got? We got some solid steel boarding. We got a pretty bare bones dash going here. Gearbox, I think I can see straight to the floor. Oh yeah, there's some nice holes. That looks fun. The control panel and my rigged up action camera. There is no speedo anymore, apparently. Unless it's like hiding behind there. Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think you need to know the speed of your own vehicle if you're already incentivized to not care about the rules of the road. I mean, you're gonna break the rules for some cash, you might as well break all of them. I mean, what reason do you have to like follow the speed limit at this point? Or that you may not even know what's the speed limit at this point.
There's a speedo. And that's pretty much it. We got a little bit of vision, there's a couple of cracks, but, I don't know, I'm hoping I survive. What is going on with my hair? Always so crazy nowadays. And I'm gonna walk into one of these barber shops here. I'm gonna like hope that these guys don't even notice what's going on. Years ago, I was always trying.
Oh, this is an ad plug. So let's continue on.
But it's not just about the machines, it's about the crews running them.
Hi guys, we're loaded up. This lady and her son have no idea what the hell has gone down. This driver has my life in his hands. And it is kind of chaos. I don't know what's gone down. There's a lot of banging happening on the bus.
You sure you want to be sticking your head out of the window like that? I guess these passengers are also playing Russian roulette like the drivers. Everyone's playing Russian roulette at this point.
here's what's really going on. Every bus in Bangladesh is run by a 3-man crew. A driver, a hustler who sort of hangs out the side door yelling the route out and just dragging people in, and a third guy that sort of floats around, helping out, collecting money.
Alright guys, it looks like we're kicking off. Not exactly sure how comfortable I should feel right now. Driver has a big ass smile on his face. Everybody else, they look kind of bemused, slightly terrified despite their frequent trips. I don't know if you can hear anything. All I know is I hope I don't die right now. I certainly have no seatbelt, and we are right in the prime position to head right through that windscreen.
Driving with one hand and having a cigarette in that same hand. Sir, you have two hands. Use two hands. Use one hand to steer the truck, to steer the bus, and then the other hand to smoke. Right? You don't need two hands to. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I don't know how many more words can come out of my mouth at this point. So
So in the city like this, there's a lot of traffic, so it's not too fast. But at times it picks up, and you don't need too much speed, as we just saw, to like get pretty nicked up.
These guys aren't just co-workers, they're a unit, a team, they're brothers. They live on the bus, they sleep together, they eat together.
They live on this bus basically.
Yeah, the staffs, all the bus staffs, they sleep at night inside the bus.
Oh my god.
that's one way to save on rent. Just saying. That's actually pretty genius. If you're ever short on cash, you can do that if you have a bus somehow.
Oh my god.
And they too frequently die together.
And the general gist of why these guys are driving so fast is because of the competition. They're trying to get ahead.
Yeah, exactly. They have to do this because they have to pay for the bus owner, they have to pay for them, and they have to pay like for fuel. So everything like a contract base. So for that reason, they have to earn more money.
They run 24-hour shifts together and they risk their lives every single day. This job isn't a paycheck, it's survival. Here's what's going on. Believe it or not, this chaos isn't accidental. It's by design. Bus companies pulled two simple levers to create the situation. First, they don't pay normal wages. The team gets a cut of the takings. Maybe there's a tiny base pay if you're lucky, but mostly it's entirely on commission. And that means if the bus is empty, you don't earn less, you earn nothing.
Oh, that's the guy. Oh, but we need some customers. Oh, and you see it. They're taking them all.
No passengers means no food for you and your family. No rent, no money to send home, nothing.
How long's he been driving this for?
He got license for 10 years, last 10 years ago. So he has started driving since he was 9 years old.
9?
Driving since 9 years old. I don't know what lines haven't been crossed yet, but if there was a line in the first place, I mean, what line is there in the first place? Just saying. It seems like the only stopping them is the limits of their own imagination to scrape by a few extra dollars. I don't know if I continue down this video, I'll probably find new lows for these people, right? I hope I won't get more shocked than I did. And I'm only at the 9-minute mark of this video, right?
9 years old at 2008.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's normal in Bangladesh.
The second lever, though, is what takes it over the edge.
We just smacked into another bus at like a bus stop, and at this point that feels like almost normal. It's kind of crazy how quickly you kind of like acclimatize to this stuff. Just wild.
It compounds with the first lever and things just get kind of disastrous. Bus companies then release multiple buses on the same route at the same time. That's right, there's no spacing, there's no timetable, no enforcing gaps like you would in the West. It's not like they're every 30 minutes. They're just kind of random, but whenever they let them go, it's 2 or 3 buses rolling out together. And because you're running the same route, at every stop, whoever arrives first is going to take everything. Not most of the passengers, but all of them. They're all going to funnel into that first bus. Once the first bus arrives, there's nothing left. The second bus maybe gets some scraps. The third bus gets nothing.
Oh my God.
And when your pay is already razor thin, that loss isn't abstract. That's food off your family's table. So the buses, they move faster.
All right, here we go, guys. That is the bus we're trying to get past.
Drivers push, they tailgate, inches off bumpers, or just like not at all, they just bash into each other. They overtake blind, they swerve to block each other. They drive off-road if needed. They brake late. And they do anything to get in front and to stay in front of the pack.
I'm very surprised no one suffers from motion sickness. I mean, you saw how the bus just rode left and right? Like, is adrenaline really that strong to the point that, passengers on the bus don't get motion sickness? I'm not sure what the science says on this, but let's continue on.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God, man. That was crazy. That bus is not gonna let us pass. Like, he is swept all over the place. Not let us get past. I swear to God, I thought I was about to go straight through that window. That was wild.
How's that?
Hey guys, I just saw my light flash before my eyes. That was crazy. Again, if one bus tries to pass the other one, he's literally just going to swerve in front of it. They are not going to let that happen because you're taking money, taking food out of his family's life.
It's not because they love danger, it's not because they're adrenaline junkies, although I do think that the guys who tend to stay in this job kind of pick that up over time. You sort of need to. And it's become this kind of twisted version of the Formula One situation, where you have one team that's meant to sort of come together, to be united, but instead they create direct competition between their own drivers. And it's designed to push them to the limit. And it creates that zero-sum psychology where every win your supposed teammate receives feels like theft. And just like in Formula One, the resentment, it compounds.
I wonder if those bus drivers just get into fist fights with the winners. I don't know, I mean, already playing so dirty on the streets on Bangladesh already, but what more do you expect them not to do at this point?
You're competing with guys just like you, guys who are just as desperate. Every stop, every blocked overtake, every time another bus eats while yours goes home empty, that goes in the memory bank. And there is no way you're letting them beat you next time.
Alright, we're past. Hi guys, we've made it past. We managed to cut that guy off. We're now ahead. I don't know what happens now. Maybe he tries to pass us again. but we managed to kind of cut him off on a corner. The opportunity to pass really is when you're trying to pick up a customer. Once you're on the road, I mean, you really got no shot. They'll just try and cut you off. In this instance, he was able to use like a black car as like a screen. He wasn't able to get cut off because there was a car in between. So there's like tactics to this driving.
At this point, they're just using other road users as weapons against one another. Any lower they can go?
Again!
And so Bangladesh's roads just turn into full-blown racetracks at times, buses doing incredibly dangerous maneuvers at incredibly high speeds, often at night. And it's on public roads, not a racetrack. They're in outdated 20-ton buses with bad brakes, drivers at the end of 24-hour shifts. There's no runoff zones, no yellow flag, no safety car team, just pedestrians, motorbikes, families, kids walking to school. And the results are inevitable and disastrous.
I just want them bad party.
Let me sit here for a few seconds so I can actually put aside my disbelief. Whatever line you had for crazy, just throw that out for this video. How long more? 4 minutes. Okay, let's continue.
Guys, in case you just thought this was like fun and games, I mean, obviously no one's that stupid. But we're just on the road and yeah, we run into this. Like, there's real consequences here for these buses. I mean, this thing here, we're just traveling between a couple of cities, flipped over on its side, just ahead of us. They're about to like haul it over, try and get it out of the way. I don't know if everyone's okay. Hopefully so, but it's no playing around. Kind of crazy. I've never seen a bus just getting flipped back over like that. Pretty incredible what you can do with a couple of guys in a winch. Also incredible like how efficient this is. Like a bus just flips over, these guys just get right on it, flip it back over, get the road moving just like another Tuesday. No one gives a shit. Just happens all the time.
Anyone wants to bet the bus will just be restarted and driven off to continue the journey? I mean, what have we not seen in this video? At this point, what more can we see?
Man, that's one wild ride. Bro. Alright, so what happened?
That young boy, it was right around 5:30 in the evening. 20 to 25 passengers in this bus.
Yeah.
So the driver was sleepy, feeling sleepy. So the fast passengers told me that he let the driver know that be aware, drive like a safe, because I am seeing you that you are not feeling very good as a good driver. So he warned 2 times, and after then, within like 5 minutes, the driver make that accident. you know.
Wow. So it was obvious to the passengers that he was sleepy.
Yeah, see, he was sleepy.
It was exactly when the car crossed over the bridge to the small island in the middle of the river. The person who was sitting on my side, he suddenly fell right on top of me. 2 more people from that other side also fell over. I was trapped underneath 3 different people. I kept saying, my brother, please lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, please help me. Then the one who was on my side finally pulled me up. After being pulled up, I simply couldn't figure out from where we actually got out. That is exactly why this part is broken. We all managed to get out from right here.
You got out through this broken part, sir. All right, how many passengers were in the car?
About 20 or 22 people.
20 or 22 people. Did anyone die?
No one died. Super lucky.
Yes.
Some were injured. I saw his hand was broken.
All right.
He was in this hospital. After his treatment, his elder brother came.
In Jessore.
At Jessore Hospital.
Hospital, and the driver?
There's no trace of the driver.
The driver ran away right after the accident?
The driver has left by the grace of Allah.
Over
Wow,
there.
that's crazy,
He just
man.
ran away.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
You think this kind of thing happens all the time?
Yeah, all the time. This is happening all the time in Bangladesh.
It's like
and
normal,
this
like
is
it seems
normal,
like
yeah.
clockwork. They just haul it off, clear it out.
Yeah, something like this.
Everyone goes about their business.
Yeah.
Man, wild, huh? It looks pretty clear, like the bus has like come along and it's just hit one of these road dividers and it's flipped it like a big ramp. I don't imagine it was perfectly shaped like that beforehand. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Alright, that's too much shenanigans, tomfoolery, escapades, and mischief for one day. I hope you guys were just as shocked as I was watching this 20-minute video. Hopefully someone comes in and put a stop to this tomfoolery. Doesn't matter if the government decides to step in at this point. I mean, at this point, I don't know how the government can make it worse, right? And I hope you guys have a great time, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.